When we were just a little podcast that could, I called in a favor. Episode 9. I said, King, can you come on the show? Give us a little rub. He said, sure thing. Of course, he was 3 hours late, but he was on the road. Episode 42. We're moving right along. I said, hey, King, can we come out and interview you at Toad's Place in New Haven during a blistering freaking snowstorm? He said, sure. Come on out. Everybody was on time. Unfortunately, Loki couldn't join us that night. But here we are nearly 4 years later, and King Squacho is back. The lead singer of Shaman's Harvest, Nathan Hunt, is here, fresh off recording a brand new record, which I'm sure we're all going to find out about. Get your bunk socks, your little Mexican kids ready. You're about to be country as fuck. This is King Squacho, Nathan Hunt, on the Loki and Jabroni Show.
And welcome once again, everybody, to another Tuesday night if you're with us live. And if you're listening to us any other time, I'm sorry. But it's Tuesday.
I'm not. I love the downloads, man. It's Tuesday.
I'm just saying I'm sorry for not having the day because it's Tuesday today. But whenever you pick up the download, whatever day it is, I hope it's a great one for you, and I hope you enjoy what we're about to bring you. My name is Loki, as always, to the left of me.
I am the one and only Jabroni, and, of course, the man in the box, the man who makes it all happen, the man who takes it upstairs and starts finger slapping.
Who might actually one day have tacos for us one day.
Yeah, really.
On a Tuesday.
Seriously.
Just saying, you know.
I'm Eddie. I only have an hour before you guys show up. Focus.
In that hour.
Just one time, though.
One time.
Although we did say we're going to try some gyros.
We are. Right down here at the point on 138. Is that any good? Have you tried that?
2 more weeks, I'll be able to try it.
Why in 2 more weeks? Your dick grows back? I mean, what the fuck?
Well, since we're starting, what's on your mind with me?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
I like it.
I've been on a weight loss contest at work.
Oh.
Currently at the lead with 4% lost.
Nice.
Yep.
What is it, like 3 of you?
I'm Keto Jones. No, I think like an eighth. I don't know. But I'm doing good. There's cash at the end of the tunnel, and
that's pretty cool.
That's going to be my cheat day because I got to say something about that restaurant. So we went there when we first moved up here, and
I thought it was closed.
It was not
really
good.
When I went there.
It's gone through a lot of changes.
Yeah, I went past there the first time when you were here, and it looked closed. And I was like, "Is that closed?"
It wasn't good the first time we went there. We ordered food. It was bland. Amy ordered like a $30 pasta dish. She was like, fuck it. Give me the pasta with the scallops and the seafood. You know, it's like, if she's going to order pasta at a restaurant, she wants to enjoy it.
Oh, I'm the same way, man.
Yeah. Understood.
I ordered, I didn't realize it was an open face, Reuben.
Your mom's open faced.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't realize it was an open faced Reuben. And,
that's a lot of meat.
It is a lot. But the worst part is it tasted horrible.
Did it really?
Yeah.
You're not making this too charming
Look,
for
dude,
us
you
to
can
go try it.
You can fuck up
that
corned beef.
Believe
me.
It's the only time that I've done, and my girlfriend said the only time she's done where we actually sent the food back and said this is inedible.
I did that at Dale Jr.'s restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Naturally, the kid had a hot dog, and she was like, "Oh, it's the best hot dog ever! I love hot dogs."
You could give that kid a Snickers bar. That's the best Snickers ever.
And the funny thing, she says this while we're complaining to the waitress about the food. So we're just like, "We'll pay for the hot dog." She's happy with the hot dog.
Yeah, well, you have no choice to pay for that hot dog.
At that point, yes.
We're wondering if we were part of the big change because that happened like very recently. And apparently when that place first opened, they tried to be reservation only in the middle of this.
It looked
in the middle of this little hamlet.
That's what it looked like to me. They tried to look like this, savoir faire type of place.
I like
their
how you
menu.
said that.
Their menu was way too busy.
See,
way too much going on at once.
You can't do
Pizza,
that, man.
pasta.
You can't do that.
Which tends to go together, but it also had seafood, and it was way too busy.
You end up killing yourself because you're buying all this. You're buying all this food to make sure that you have all this stuff on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Like what happens if you do have, say, lobster lobster on the menu? You only have fucking 4 lobsters, and then the first 2 hours the first family there orders all your lobsters.
Yeah, done and done.
Now,
right there.
Now you got to take that either off the menu for the rest of the night and piss off some people, or just never have lobsters ever again on your menu.
We're willing to give them a second chance because they put gyros on the menu, and it is so
and it's on the sign.
Fucking hard.
Yes.
To find a good gyro.
It is.
Dude, you got to wait till fair season.
Yes.
Fair season when the Greeks come around. They have
yeah.
gyros.
Well, then you know you're getting lamb though.
Yeah.
Then you know you're getting lamb. Yeah. We're pretty certain that's chicken over there. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
It's chicken, bitch.
It says lamb on the menu.
Okay.
Oh, does it?
There's options: lamb, chicken.
The Greek restaurant in Norwich, I know I can trust. But everywhere else, I wouldn't go to Arby's. You see the Arby's commercials, gyros. No, fuck you.
Dude, it's
you know, exactly.
All it is steak-ums.
Put your fucking Popeye sandwich down and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Before you get shot.
You ever have a gyro from Arby's? It tastes like charcoal.
But it's chicken, bitch.
We has the meats.
All right. I'm going to say fuck you kind of because I like Arby's, but whenever they do sandwiches, they're nasty. I remember when they first had those big sandwiches when we still had one in the mall there.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing I ever tasted. I was like, you know what? Give me the
beef and cheddar. Beef and cheddar all day long.
Their French dip was always pretty good.
It's gone downhill, but they, in my opinion, used to have the best chicken sandwich.
I agree.
Swiss
not
with
so
the
more.
horsey sauce.
Not so more anymore. Yeah, their chicken now is very, it's bland. It's bland.
Wait. Oh, somebody's calling me. Should I answer it out live on the air?
See?
Loki and Jabroni Show, you're on the air.
Wasn't even worth it.
I don't need a fucking extended car warranty. Hang up, don't call me again.
You'll pay your cable bill. You not pay.
You don't pay for 45 days.
Thank you for calling customer support. My name is Chuck. The fuck it is. We got 15 minutes till Nathan Hunt. What's on your mind, man?
Let's see. Obviously, beating Kirk Cousins, finally becoming the primetime quarterback that everybody says he couldn't become. He wins a game in primetime.
Yes.
And it was actually him. Dalvin Cook ran all over. Dude, do you know on that last touchdown to make it 28? Yeah, it was 28, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 28. Yep. To make it 28. We ran it 20 times.
Yes.
In a row.
Mm-hmm.
In a row.
Like the Falcons should have done 2 years ago, but I'm with you, yeah.
Like, he had no passing whatsoever, and he did it. So, defense, I was a little upset about, but I got to give Dak credit, man. 400 fucking yards, man. You can't be mad at a guy who throws 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, 1 interception. I loved it. You know, Cowboys fans not so much, but the one you got to be pissed off at, man. We held Ezekiel Elliott 67 yards out of 24 attempts, averaged about 2.4 yards an attempt, dude. They were talking about how he was going to run all over this defense, and I'll tell you what, that part of the defense did really good. Mm-hmm. The secondary had no answers for Dak whatsoever, but it was a very good game. I love games like that where it's, where it comes down to the wire.
Kind of like last night's game, which was crazy. I stayed up for that.
Last night's game was kind of crazy, too. But you knew about it. They're rivals. You know what I'm saying? They know each other. We talk about rival games all the time. Mm-hmm. There's just a certain magic when teams know each other and you know each other better than a rivalry. Nobody knows you any better than your rival.
Right.
And, like I said, Cowboys, we don't see them that often. But I do have to say this to all the fans of the NFC East. NFC East champions right here.
You've beaten them all.
We swept your asses, all right? We own your division, okay? Your division is ours.
Yep. And as much as I'd love to talk about that thrilling victory this weekend of 26-9 of the Atlanta Falcons over the New Orleans Saints.
I thought it was structurally sane.
Yes. I'm gonna piggyback off of you because this is actually what's on my mind. I want to speak to you, Cowboy fan. Not all of you, but you know who I'm talking about. And I want to speak to you, Alabama fan. If you see where I'm going with this, great. If you don't, maybe you should pull up a chair, get something to drink, put a blanket on. Here's where Chris is going to light your fucking house on fire. Alabama loses this weekend to LSU.
Yep.
Boom!
There's a lot of LSU players in that Sunday night game, too.
Yeah. In-conference rivals. Now, instead of Alabama fan being gracious in defeat and saying, you know what, yeah, it was a good win in conference, we'll battle back, we're still going to be in the championship hunt, what do they say? We're just going to lean back on our 17 championships. Hit the button, Ed. Now, continue on to Monday as I'm scrolling through the Book of Face and I'm seeing Viking fans like you and Cowboy fans that are really cool saying, it was a really good game like you said. And it was a fantastic game. It's the Cowboy fans that want to bring you back to 1995 when Alanis Morissette's on the top of the charts. You're still watching 90210 first-run episodes, and Bill Clinton's still getting Hummers under a desk.
Card.
Exactly. Stop living 24 fucking years ago. Oh, well, the one thing the Vikings can't do is win Super Bowls.
We're into Nintendo games, man.
Yeah, right? The Nintendo 64 isn't even a thing at that point. You're still playing old school block fucking Nintendo gimmick Jones Tecmo Super Bowl. Yeah,
Super Nintendo.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I had one.
Yeah, we're in the 16-bit realm.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to ask you this question because you're gonna prove my point for me. As a Red Sox fan, what is the one thing you hate the most about Yankee fans?
Their New York accent.
Okay, what's the second thing you hate most about Yankee fans?
They're from New York.
Why don't you shut up? I wasn't asking you.
I mean, close, but...
Close.
Me personally, because I know what the average answer is, it's because they rub the 19 championships in your face. And
well, 27,
20,
but 19 more.
See?
And I get,
You see?
No, but wait. Now, here comes the part. Now, our teams play each other 19 times a year.
Yes.
New York and Boston.
Yes.
And when those games are done, what do we say to each other?
Good game.
Good game.
Unless it was a barn burner.
Exactly.
If it was a barn burner, we're like, yeah, that sucked.
Go fuck yourself. Or yeah, and we're still buddies. Neither one of us lean on, we won the championship last year, which you could do because the adage is you're only as good as your last season. You're the reigning and defending champions.
Not for everybody. That adage doesn't go for
those people piss me off. It's like the people that point it, and I'm speaking to one in particular. And Tommy Summers, if you're out there, share this with your little buddy, whatever his fucking name is. We're gonna call him Butternut Jones.
Butternut Rogers.
All this guy wanted to do is tell Tommy, as a Vikings fan, we've got you all, we're all over you, and we've got championships and this and that. And I'm like, really?
What's this we shit?
First of all, yes, thank you.
Yep.
You weren't out there.
You know how I feel about the we
I
shit.
know. The sweat. I believe in sweat equity, but at the same time, what I don't believe in is taking credit for it.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you're
stolen
the
dollars.
reason, Mr. whatever the fuck your name is, Buttersquash,
Look,
Dicklick.
the fans, you can't take anything away from fans, all right?
No, we're passionate.
Exactly. Keep that in mind. The players out there get a lot of their energy from the fans, and there's no doubt about it. There is such thing as home field advantage.
Oh, hell yes.
And there's a reason, because them fans get into it, and they make that
Especially in a
your
place
territory.
like Fenway Park, Yankee
Right.
Stadium. I'll throw where the hell is it that I can't remember the name of the
Fucking black hole, man.
Thank you. I was saying
Even the
I
dog
didn't know-
pound. I mean, the dog pound is
Cleveland.
Yeah, it's
Sure, we may suck, but our fans are pushing us, and
they're
we want to
nasty,
win.
and they just do crazy ass fucking things. Bills fans throwing dildos out into the fucking.
I remember
field.
that. We talked about that last year.
Throwing White Claws?
You know, they're pretty
Close.
They're pretty tame this year. You
Well-
notice that they haven't really done anything super stupid. Like I've seen the tables through the tables. And,
Yeah, the
and
power bombs.
They're
and all
not.
that
They're
bullshit.
They're not elevating it this year. I was expecting so much more from Bills fans this year. I really was.
And they're in
Maybe
a
it's
position
because
where
they're
they
actually
can talk
winning.
junk.
Well, that's just it. Maybe they're actually winning.
Do they think that if they talk junk, it's gonna spiral?
It'll
them?
spiral them right back to where they were.
That's why I haven't talked junk all season. I haven't said word one since the opening kickoff. I'm just like, I really hope it's a good season. And look at me, 2 and fucking what? 2 and 8.
The
2 and
Dolphins,
7?
the Dolphins are so bad they can't even suck enough to actually get fucking the #1 draft pick. The Cincinnati Bengals
Right.
are going to take that from them.
Hey, you know what? Look at it this way: they beat the Cowboys. Sorry, Dallas fan.
So did the Jets.
Yeah, right? Oh, no, wait. Dallas beat the Dolphins. The
Yes,
Jets
the
beat.
Jets. I was
all
gonna say,
right.
yeah, the Jets beat the Cowboys.
And again-
I mean, but there you go. It doesn't matter. Either one of them.
Two bottom of the
You
barrel,
could go either way, buddy.
two barely passable college teams just beat the. Oh,
Well, it was a barn burner, anyways. Dallas. I mean, not Dallas.
they look-
Miami. Not Miami was getting everybody because, like you said earlier, it was like a fire sale, man. They were just dropping people left and right because they were hoping They were hoping that they could get that.
It's like
number
going
one
back
draft
to,
pick, man.
do you remember when Andrew Luck was the big college get?
The suck for luck.
Suck for luck. And that was Miami's thing, suck for luck. So what if they're fans, not the team. The team still went out there and performed. We're going to suck for luck. And what happened? The Colts got him.
Oh, yeah. I remember Minnesota being on that bandwagon. I'm like, why would we want to suck for luck? Yeah, y'all are stupid. I mean,
sounds like it ought to be illegal.
Right?
No, it really should be, but I mean,
y'all got any luck? I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck for luck. I will suck for luck.
And y'all got any of that there luck I've been hearing about?
Right. And when our guest joins us, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. He's from that area. I really want to hear what he thinks about Chiefs football. But right now, I mean, this past week, it was like opposite day. A lot of the underdogs blew out the people that were supposed to blow them out. And a lot of the teams you thought were going to be, high on the hog, I honestly thought going in, your game was going to be won by you, and I was right. But last night, I really thought that San Francisco had the juice to take out Seattle. And what happened was the first half, San Francisco was on fire. Second half and overtime, it was all Seattle all the time. It was just, it was a tale of two different teams.
Yes, exactly.
Crazy. I can't even imagine being a 49er fan sitting there at 8-0, and I go back 6 years when the Falcons were sitting at 8-0, and I'm going in, and I'm pissing off my NFC buddies at work, and I'd write on the chalkboard 8-0, 7-0, yada yada yada, and then we lose, and we lose to the Saints, no less.
Well,
and I have to write a big word. It's what we watch the game.
Same thing.
For.
Packers beating out freaking Carolina this week too.
Yep.
So they stay one game ahead of us right now.
But as it stands
but
right now.
But we faced them. We got Denver this Sunday, which their defense isn't a cakewalk.
And by the way, guys, in case you don't know, this Sunday is Loki's birthday.
Yes, and
we were just talking about his birthday gimmick in the car.
I did the.
Thank you.
I did that whole fun thing. Everybody does their little
GoFundMe.
Yeah, no, it's not a GoFundMe. It's usually
I'm donating my birthday.
Donate all your funds to a cause. Well, I found a cause that's worthy of fundage.
Tell them about it. We got 5 minutes.
Yes, it's a great cause. It's called getmiketrashed.gov. And all you got to do is just show up to where I'm going to be at that bar and just buy me shots and beers. And that's it. And it goes directly to me, so it goes to a great cause. It's going to go effectively towards me and my birthday. So I'm already going to start being trashed at that point because, the weekend starts on a Friday for me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Catch me on any of those days. And just give. Just give till it hurts.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? Just give till it fucking hurts is all I got.
I said to you online, I'll say it to you now, I won't be there for your birthday because the C&J Speedway review will be hot this Sunday, pre-race and post-race at the Azarju Mini Mansion, hopefully. I'm still waiting on confirmation. There was a bit of an issue with Baldini's job. But that Tuesday, we record. There's going to be some liquor here for you. You already know this. Every year I come in with a delicious bottle for you.
Yes.
And in about 4 weeks, once the gimmick comes in from China, you're going to have a new football jersey.
China.
4 minutes to go. You got anything to add? Did you watch any football this weekend, Ed? Or were you like pulling your pud to Mandalorian or whatever the fuck that thing is?
First of all, that only came out today, Dick.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, cunt. Go ahead.
Research your shit.
I don't need to. I only heard it every fucking 40 seconds on the football game last night. If you don't know, ESPN, ABC, Disney Plus, all one family.
Feel the hate.
Feel the hate flow.
Just talk.
No, I didn't watch any football. But side note, I don't know, audiences listening at home, we are also on Periscope today.
Oh, nice. Hello, Periscopers.
Yeah, other than that, no, not much going on just yet.
Okay. Now, before I dial the phone, I did share this out for the last couple weeks. Shaman's Harvest fan group, my page, Mike's page, Eddie's page, everywhere you can think of. If you have questions, you sent them in. That's great.
We have answers.
But if you are live Interaction Jones, YouTube, Periscope, good time to send in a random question, and Ed will read them off if he sees one that's worthy. I picked out probably the 8 or 9 best questions I got throughout the social media world. I don't know if Mike picked up any, but with 2 minutes to go, I'm going to dial his phone. We might as well. It's been nearly 4 years, kids. 4. since we had the King on the show.
That's
King
crazy.
Squacho himself. No, what's great is he was 2 times in the first year. Like the first 42 weeks, it's all about. It was twice.
It just worked out because he was in Connecticut
Right.
too. You know?
Hello.
And right now on the phone, in case you haven't figured it out already, King Squacho himself, lead singer of Shaman's Harvest, the whiskey drinking champion of the world, my friend, your friend, everybody's friend. It's Nathan Hunt, guys. Nathan, how are you tonight, bro?
That was an intro. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
Well, when you come back to town, I'll intro you on stage if you want to. I'll throw more adjectives in there than you can shake a stick at.
Yeah, they'll be all over it.
I like a good adjective. Yeah, man. I like a good adjective.
Well, we were just talking about
He's
NFL
like the
football.
Mad Libs champion. You have no idea.
Oh, we should do that again, by the way. We should do that again. Real quick, we were talking about football. What are you thinking of the Chiefs right now?
Jesus, man.
You guys can't do
I'm
anything
so
wrong.
disappointed. No, I'm so disappointed right now. We all had high hopes. We all had high hopes for Mahomes' big return.
Well, I mean, you got to admit though,
You know.
when he was gone, you know, you got a couple good games in, so you know, for having,
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah. Every game looked tight. Every game looked close, and
plus, I mean,
there's still.
the guy lost his kneecap, man. I mean, that's just.
You man up.
I agree, man, but I'm just like, I still see that, and somebody's just like popping that thing back in place.
Rub
just
some
like,
dirt on it, motherfucker.
Oh man,
Exactly.
you know what happened to Teddy
Exactly,
Bridgewater?
Right? And as much
Yeah,
as
did you
much
see the
as
footage?
go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was gruesome. He just was like, pop that
Yeah.
thing back in place, man. Slap, pop, and it was like,
Yeah,
oh man.
You know, Nathan, when you're watching football every weekend and you're watching your Chiefs win, lose, or draw, just remember one thing. If you think it can't get any worse, wear my Falcon jersey just for 1 week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
now.
see?
That's now.
Oh,
you
man.
know that's a barn burner right now. Unfortunately,
I already gave up. You saw my post a couple weeks ago, and Nathan actually gave me a thumbs up with the first pick in the 2020 draft, the Falcons pick, and I put ... the ellipses, and everybody seemed to love that. Everybody likes to laugh at my pain.
you know what? Your barn burner choice. You guys would probably pick a goddamn quarterback.
You're
too.
damn right we would. We need defense, and they'd be like, that kid looks good. Let's take him out of LSU or wherever the fuck.
Oh man.
So Nathan, there's this rumor that you have this kick-ass new album out.
Oh, just finished recording.
Like just this rumor. I don't know. Is this a vicious? Is there any vicious truth to this rumor?
There's a bit of vicious truth, mostly vicious. Yeah, no, we're making it. It's still being made. We finished up a lot of the vocals and all the instruments, and had some guest people come in, and I'm gonna go.
So can you give us some name drops on some guests?
Yeah, well, Clint Lowry, that was one of them.
Nice.
He came in. He and I worked on a song. Clint, of course, from Seven Dust. He and I worked on a song together over at his crib. He lives in Missouri now. So we got together, worked on a tune, and we dug it. So we put it on the record, and then he came in and did guest spot on the guitar, and then we've got a couple of players, believe it or not, from the, I don't know how we got them, but from the St. Louis Symphony came in the other day and knocked out about four of the tracks.
Wow.
So we got some pretty dope strings and stuff, and it was funny working with them because you know, rock and roll guys explain things like, I don't know, they use adjectives.
Wow.
that don't belong in music.
That's incredible.
And they're
That's
just
incredible.
like, you know, and they're looking for like some Italian shit like riscato and pizzicato and legato and shit. And I don't know.
A lot of Gotti's in there, man.
You know, yeah, Gotti. I know who that is. That is. You know, so but yeah, man, it was pretty dope. Yeah, it's the record so far is you know, if you like Smoking Hearts, Broken Guns, and if you like, you know, Red Hands Like These, it's kind of like I don't know, it's a whole new thing, but it's also got a bit of both of those worlds in it too. it's heavier when it needs to be, and than our last release. And yeah, I mean, melodies are killer, and I'm pretty stoked to start playing them live.
And that was one of the things I noticed. The last time we spoke to you, you're on tour with Smoking Hearts and Broken Guns. In the almost 4 years you've been on the show, you had Red Hands, Black Deeds. You toured the world. You were out there with Nickelback, unfortunately, and many other great bands.
Hey, still to this day, we got to say this. They sell fucking records.
I don't get
They
it.
get the titties showing in the scene. So, I mean, you know... I mean,
all right.
That was some good coattails to hop on there, man, my friend. I gotta tell you, you probably got some good Fallout fans.
And
from
you know
that.
what? I to this day, I feel bad, but I don't feel bad because I was messaging Nathan on Facebook around that. I want to say it was 2017. Y'all came through here through Mohegan Sun with Nickelback, and I'm like, hey, have a great show. Hey, you coming to the show? No, it's Nickelback. I'm gonna be at the NASCAR race in New Hampshire. And I'll never forget his response was "fucking pussy."
Yeah.
So, you know, that's friendship right there.
Right.
But one of the things we'll go back to Smoking Hearts and Broken Guns. I love both the records, that and Red Hands, Black Deeds. But Smoking Hearts and Broken Guns was a little bit more like in your face, upbeat. Red Hands, Black Deeds had a darker feel to it, and I'm sure it was intentional. Yeah. And you're saying now this is going to be like the.
Even goes back to some of our albums from our real young days before anybody knew what the fuck we were. You know, as far as some of the heavier stuff.
Before you guys even knew what you were.
Yeah, exactly. We're still trying to figure that out. 20 some odd years. But yeah, man. So you know, it's like I said, it's got some of those. I don't know, almost like rock opera heavy kind of stuff.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you're talking about bringing strings in here, and that's the one thing. You know, I mean, I'm I'm one of those of Queensryche. I love when they bring the strings in, and I just really Guns N' Roses did it. Obviously,
anytime a band does it,
with November Rain, so popular with that.
Yeah.
You know, there's just something that goes with strings and with just rock and the guitar and everything that just mixes. It just sounds so well. It works so well. So is this like an evolution that you guys are kind of making that step, kind of almost like I don't even know if it's like new age hard rock or
let's just say expanding the horizon.
Yeah, exactly. Because I really like what you guys were going with before, and if you're saying you're bringing this to the next evolution, I'm excited, man. I'm like real excited about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's, you know, I'm only interested in crossing genres. I'm not interested in just doing just like a fucking, you know, just like a punk rock album or just like a fucking, I don't know, emo album, whatever the fuck, whatever the genres are. I'm not interested in doing just one thing. I want it to sound
music. You want to make music,
yeah,
baby.
I just want to make music. Yeah, right. And people, you know, it's comfortable. You know, you brought up Red Hands, Black Deeds. It's, you know, that was more self-gratifying. You know, it was more for us than the commercial aspect. You know, to our record labels.
Yeah, but I think every great band needs an album like that, where they just pour their personality and what they are into that album. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I kind of felt like that was for you guys. You were like, look, this is us.
It was introverted.
Right. Toys in the Attic for Aerosmith. You know, it was just something that you got to see the side of that band that you didn't think you'd see. And it's the same with you guys. You know, you guys let your fans in so much too. That's the other thing that I wanted to break out. You're very active on social media. You guys are constantly up with your fans, man, and that is so fucking fantastic. You don't see that with a lot of the bigger names.
They want to follow our dumb They want to follow our dumb shit. It's easy to find.
Oh, come on, man.
It's not always dumb.
Do you see some of the shit people follow? Are you serious?
Well,
Somebody eating dog turds for 4 hours and they're like getting 3 million likes? No, trust me.
Unfortunately, I didn't write
Yours
down.
is wholesome, my friend.
I did not write down.
I still have no idea.
I didn't write down who wrote the first fan question, but now I'm going to ask it because we're talking a lot about Red Hands, Black Deeds, which was the last fantastic album by Shaman's Harvest. The person wants to know, is there going to be another surprise at the end of the record like there was on Red Hands and Black Deeds? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go out and get the record. I love that song. My 11-year-old knows that song, and I'm like, you really can't sing that.
Shit.
You can't sing that in front of your mother. You know that, right?
Everybody had
Right.
Guns N' Roses had one. Green Day had one.
Have you heard Hookers and Blow?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a.
Tell the truth. Was this a love song?
It was. It is a love affair with rock and roll. And all things rock
Did
and
she
roll.
break your heart in the
You
end?
got me right here, man. You just reached into my chest.
We had all the feels.
Well, when we were promoting the interview, I pushed out, hey, go back and listen to episode 42, nearly 4 years ago. We're on the tour bus.
Yep.
I said, whatever you do, don't ask a question about bunk socks. And Erica Kaufman Doyle said, and I quote, "Sorry, I had to Google bunk socks. I'm sorry I did." And
Yeah.
that was
There's
one
some
of those
nasty
moments.
people on tour, man.
Oh my God.
You don't want to check that shit out, man. You don't want ever. If you don't know what the term is, do yourself a favor and never look it up.
Exactly. Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. Be like, yeah, I know what that is.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
A little education for anybody who's going on their first tour when they go start getting into a tour bus. Don't ever pick the bottom bunk because everything from all